Now to install the stereo into the Citroen Saxo 2001, it's all ISO, so we just use the metal cage from the new stereo, gently push this into the dashboard. If it is very tight, you can sometimes squeeze the centre of the cage just to give it that little bit of extra movement. We now need to bend the pins around the back of the dashboard from the cage, as there are little slots cut into the cage that will bend and dig into the dashboard plastic. So, on the sides, bottom and top. If you always use a flathead screwdriver, you can simply push it in and just twist, and that will then push the metal into the plastic. Now we need to plug in both our aerial and our power cables. So the aerial adapter just pushes straight in. The power cables we slot in, they'll only go in one way. So the speaker one has the tabs in the centre. The power has the tabs at the bottom. Once in, just gently push the cable in behind the dashboard so it's out of the way, being very careful with your arms as to not catch them on the metal cage and any metal behind the dashboard of the stereo of the car. Plug the unit in and just gently push the stereo in, not all of the way. We need to make sure that the memory cables are the right way around. So once in, turn the electrics on, tune ourselves to a radio station, store the radio station, turn the unit off and wait for a few moments. And if we turn it back on, we will find out if the radio returns back to the stations. So if we go to the radio, as you can see here, it hasn't remembered any of the stations, which means that the permanent live and the ignition live are back to the front on the car compared to what the ISO stereo takes. So we simply pull the stereo forwards, disconnect both the red and the yellow wires, reconnect them opposite way around, so red to yellow, yellow to red. And that will now solve that issue. So again, if we store a station, turn the keys off, the Sony will beep at us. This signifies that we have the memory, as Sony have a feature that the stereo will beep if the faceplate is still left in. So if you were to remove the stereo face, it would not do this. All other stereos, you would just need to turn it back on, go back to your tuner and make sure your radio station is stored. Once stored, we now just slot the stereo back nice and gently with no problems at all.